You had a record-setting performance in the game against Rutgers. What surprised you the most about the effectiveness either of you and Garrett or just of the offense in general?
Me and Gary, we was connecting a lot, and that surprised me. Well, it didn't surprise me, but I didn't think he would look my way that many times as he did. But we got a great connection, so I guess I should have expected it.
When you came out of John Tyler High School as a quarterback, did you ever dream you had a performance like that in you as a receiver?
Nah, I really didn't. I always knew I could do it at quarterback, but I didn't know how good I could be a receiver. But I worked at it, and I got it done.
You had, what was it, 18 catches the other day?
Yes, sir.
Was that by design that the offense was looking to you more, or was that just the way the game unfolded and what the defense was offering?
It was just the way the defense was offering, how to unfold it. We do most of our routes off the hash with different hashes on, so I think that's what made it what had me and Gary connect so much.
Second year in a row, you're one of the top two receivers. Last year, you led the team in receptions along with Darius Johnson. This year, Darius Joseph is putting up big numbers. What's the biggest difference between playing with Darius Johnson and Darius Joseph?
Well, Darius Joseph, man, he's a great guy, man. He talks a lot in the game. I mean, he helped me out a lot. We talk to each other. But Darius, he does the same, but he doesn't talk as much as Darius Joseph. But Darius, he just go out there and play, man, and make plays. And Darius Joseph, we talk and try to help each other out. But me and Darius did that too. But I think since now that Darius is his first year, he want to make sure everything is going right and make sure he knows what he's doing. So we just talk more on the field.
Is Darius Joseph one of those guys who talks at opponents during the game too, or is it just communication with you guys?
It's just communication between us to make sure we're on the same page with everything. We don't do too much talking. We don't do too much talking on the field. We just go out there and play.
When you look at the different roles that the receivers play, the senior receivers, you and Keenan mostly, in practice, in film, in meetings, is there a difference in the way you and Keenan try to lead the younger guys?
Oh yeah, me and Keenan, we stay on the younger guys all the time, man. We just kind of try to keep them alive because we got a great group of young guys, man. I mean, those guys can ball, man, and we stay on and make sure they got their head straight because they'll slip up sometimes. And also, man, me and Keenan just try to work hard on the field. Like we take a lot of reps. We don't try to take no reps off, and we just try to set an example of what they should be doing when we leave.
Coach Mummy's offense has added a lot more, I guess, lateral passes, screen passes, crossing routes, that kind of thing. But I think you have all but one of the passes over 50 yards. Do you feel like a deep threat who does a lot of underneath stuff, or are you a possession receiver who has the wheels to get deep?
I do both. I catch small games, turn to big games. I can beat them deep. And that's the main thing I worked on last year was working on big plays and just having that big play mentality.
You had a pretty big game last year against Memphis. You had 6 catches for 66 yards. Gilbert threw for 353, which I think was his season high. But when you look at the Memphis defense getting ready for Saturday, they've gone from 113th to 11th in the country. What's changed? How do you make a jump that big in 1 year?
I think those guys have bought into the system. I don't think there's any different guys. I think they just got older and mature, and I think they bought into the system, and they look really good on film. So we got a tough task ahead for us.
So when you look at all the little wrinkles that Coach Mummy has added to your offense, has your offense changed more than their defense since you guys met last year?
I don't think so. I think some of the stuff we do is still the same. But, we just got to go out there and execute. I know we can get big plays on these guys, and all we got to do is just execute what we know how to do.